is up, guys? I have a really big goals for this channel. Even though it's a small channel, I really hope that we can take this thing far. My ultimate goal is to get 100,000 subscribers on this channel, 100,000 subscribers on the Pat Attack, and 100,000 subscribers on my music channel. I don't know if we'll ever hit a million. That would be really cool, but 100,000 is my ultimate goal, which I could stay there forever and be happy. But by the end of the year, I want to get 10,000 subscribers on Patty Melt. So yeah, the title says that it's a small Roblox channel or something of that nature. I'm not sure what I'm going to title it yet, but I do post with games that aren't Roblox as well. But yeah, let's kind of get into things and just talk about the whole process and everything behind being a small channel with big goals. And to start off, I started with 0 views, but I still showed up. And that's really freaking important to do when you're just starting out, is to just show up. Don't give up right before things take off. A lot of people give up right before they could actually see a lot of success. I really believe that if you can get the commentary down and do some minimal editing to your videos, you could probably grow your channel. And I think that's really important for you guys, is to just realize, yeah, you can grow your channel. And you just got to think about that and actually do the steps necessary to get where you want to go. And yeah, so that's really important for you guys to remember, is even when you got 0 views, show up anyway. Show up when it's hard. Show up when you're tired. Show up when things are about to fall apart, because that's when you can push through and see true gains and true results. And if you don't do that, then how would you ever know? And yeah, another thing is that I personally am doing this for fun. I play Roblox for fun, not for fame. So don't do things for fame. Don't do things to get popular. I mean, okay, it would be really cool to get recognized in public, and people are like, "Oh my God, I know you from YouTube," which on my old channel, I actually got recognized in public, and it was really awesome. I was so freaking proud to be recognized, and the fact that they knew who I was, it made my day, dude. So don't be afraid to just do it for fun, not for fame. And don't let the numbers become this obsession, which is one thing I've kind of dialed back on, is just not overthinking things when it comes to the metrics, the analytics, and stuff like that. It's really important to just do it for fun. Do it because you love it. Do it because it's something you can share with others, something that you're proud of. And I'm proud of what I'm making, and I love what I'm making. I could probably do more editing, and that would be really cool, but I mean, it's just all hearsay, It's really your style, it's your channel. So yeah, do it for fun, not for fame. And when you are a small channel, it can be a real grind. And I try to post daily. Once I start working my new job, I'm going to start doing, once I get my new job, I'm going to start doing a lot of my recording on the weekends. And just schedule videos to be posted throughout the week. I think that's a really good thing to do. And I highly recommend anyone that's working a job or has school, just know that it's going to be a real grind. But a tip is to just do it all on the weekend and then schedule your posts throughout the week. And it can kind of remove some of the hassle of doing it while you're, going to school. Maybe you just want to play a few rounds of Call of Duty or something like that. And it can kind of get in the way of your personal time. So if you do it all on the weekend, then it frees up time throughout the week for you to do other things that you enjoy doing and not having to obsess over your YouTube channel during the week. It kind of just takes care of itself. I mean, of course, you want to log into the YouTube Studio app. And once you log into the YouTube Studio app, you can respond to comments and stuff like that. So, I mean, do what you want to do. There are some days where I might record on a day that I'm working. It just really depends on how I'm feeling that day. And even if I'm feeling bad, I'll probably still push through and post, because it's something that I love. And it kind of is an obsession for me doing YouTube. But I don't know. I still have time to play games with my brother. I still have time to play games with my kid, stuff like that. But it is a real grind. And it's not to be slept on that you're going to be working really hard to maintain a consistent schedule. And consistency is really important when you're doing YouTube. And me as a Roblox YouTuber who also plays other games, I have just acknowledged the fact that it's going to be a grind. But I kind of love it. You kind of fall in love with the grind. You fall in love with the challenge of getting a video out every day. Some people only post once a month. And that's also fine. It just really depends on what your goals are. And you learn something when you upload. Every time you upload, you're going to learn something new. And I kind of learn what works with the community, what doesn't work with the community, the fact that I need to add more edits to the videos. And with editing, really, if you can just add some subtitles on a few parts and a couple pictures, that's more than enough, honestly. It just shows that you put a little more extra effort. And a lot of mine are minimally edited, and yeah, I might continue with that style, but I do want to incorporate more editing, and that's one thing that I've learned. And you, with your channel, you're going to learn something every single time. You're going to learn what works, what doesn't work, what people like, what people don't like, what gets the most views, and you can find out what succeeds and then continue to capitalize on that and continue to make that into something that's the focus of your channel if you want to see success and more numbers. If you're a numbers person, I am a numbers person, but I try to do it because I love it. Because, dude, even if I get demonetized, or even if this channel never gets monetized, I'm still gonna post to this channel. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get monetized, and hopefully that works out. I did say previously that I wasn't, but I decided that I'm going to, because why would you not want to make money doing YouTube? I mean, it's really fun to do, and it's just icing on the cake. But you learn what can make you the most money. You learn what can get you the best, what serves your community the most when you're learning with every upload. So think about that. And it doesn't have to be fancy edits. Just consistency can get you there. So staying consistent. Maybe you want to post Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or something like that, which is the Pat Attack's old schedule. Which I might bring that back for the Pat Attack. We have a lot of Let's Play stuff coming out for the Pat Attack. I'm doing a whole bunch of collaborations. It's going to be amazing. So yeah, you don't need fancy edits. Just do the best you can and stay consistent, and you'll learn with time. You'll get better with time, and your consistency is what's going to shine through, and people can kind of count on you when you're finally uploading. They can expect the videos. And people know when to come back. And I think that's really important to pay attention to. Improving one video at a time is something you need to think about as well. The fact is, you're going to be improving every time you upload a video. It's going to get better with time. And that's kind of goes back with the last point that I made. And it's something you should strive for. It's to do better than you did last time. My biggest thing is being a better yapper. I'm building that skill. It'll take me some time, but I used to do scripted content, but I completely deleted everything that had scripts, and I decided that I'm just going to yap or ramble, whatever you want to say. I decided that I'm going to start just focusing on digging into my own brain and improving my talking skills with each video, and it's getting better. It's slowly but surely getting better. So yeah, you're going to have some issues in the beginning that you can work through and you can improve. So yeah, think about that. Talking while playing can be awkward. So when I'm doing the Pat Attack, you want to do that as best as you can, but it can be awkward when you're just kind of narrating what's going on screen and chatting with your friends if you're doing a group video, which I highly recommend doing group videos, dude. It turns out so good. And people love seeing other people playing together. It really makes for good content. And yeah. I do want to mention, dude, one thing that makes me really mad is okay, so I was going to talk about versing bots in Call of Duty, because I do play against bots in Call of Duty just for casual footage for the channel. And I'm going to continue to do that, which is no problem. I am going to practice Arsenal and use Arsenal for some footage, hopefully. But I'm going to practice as long as it takes. It might take me 6 months to get good enough to actually use it for footage. But we'll just kind of see how that goes. But my bullet point was bots, something about bots. And I just thought about the freaking aimbotters in Arsenal, dude, and how angry they made me, dude. I would start recording for footage, and then all of a sudden these guys would just come in and kill everybody in the entire server without even pulling the trigger, and it was really bad. So, yeah, it turns out that's something that's a big issue. So, yeah, I don't know. I just kind of confused. I have ADHD, so I got distracted by a thought that I had in my head. But yeah, and views don't define the vision of your channel. You define the vision of your channel, and this is only the beginning. So remember that. This is only the beginning, and one day you'll have 1 million subscribers if you believe in yourself, if you try hard enough, if you learn enough, you'll get there. Just believe in yourself. But anyway, that's all I got for today, and I'll talk to you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.